Alright, so first up, before I get this video started, I have officially gone past 100 subscribers, and I just want to take this moment to say thank you all to who subscribe to this channel and everyone who takes time out of their day to watch my vlogs. You're all the best. I couldn't be more grateful for you, and I just really appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I just, it just really, really means a lot to me, personally. And I want to try to, if we can get more subscribers, we can get more content flowing, it would just mean the world to me. And I'm sure it would mean the world to you as well. I'm sure you all by now have heard Kong and Godzilla will be facing each other in the big screen, or at very least HBO Max. Now, this match will just be only weeks away, which I am very excited for. But a common question occurs: who's going to win this? The director of this film even says there's definitely going to be one definite winner. Someone is going to come out on top. Now, the question is, who is that going to be? So, I came up with some ideas. I made some hypothesis on why Kong or Godzilla could win. Now, I did this hypothesis based off their physical traits. I want to start off with Kong first on why he could win. So, one of the reasons why I feel Kong could win in the movie is his intelligence. Now, monkeys, orangutans, gorillas, in general, they tend to have more similar intelligence to humans. With evolution and everything, but even in with what we've seen in Kong, in Skull Island, pardon me, we see Kong, he uses his fists, he uses his brain as much as he uses his fists, is how I would describe Kong in that movie. And, I think, brains definitely plays a big part in a fight, because sometimes brain wins over brawn. But anyway, another piece I want to look at is how a couple years ago, when Kong was fighting the Skullcrawler, he had a propeller to fight against the creature. Now, kind of like what I said before, this is also part of intelligence, especially when it comes to animals and monsters. When they realize they can adapt to their environment, they can use the environment to their advantage. That's a very, that definitely gives them a step ahead of winning a fight. And we even see in the trailer, Kong has this big giant battle axe, which is definitely going to be useful, because I personally don't know too many kaiju monsters who have weapons. But anyways, so another thing about Kong is how athletic he is, how he can climb on buildings and stuff. That's definitely going to be a big factor in fighting. You want to try to get the high ground, you want to get to a certain level on the playing field. You want to Kong wants to take someone by surprise. He'll go on top when no monster sees him, attacks on him from behind or top, sneak attack, whatever you want to call it. It's a smart move from Kong. It just shows he has that advantage, another sign of intelligence, and also how you know, monkeys and orangutans. They're pretty kind of athletic themselves, how they can hang from trees and such. And finally, I want you to take a look at this picture right here. Now, I want you to try to see what one difference, compare the two. And if you can guess, it's that Kong from this picture has longer arms. You can see from here, he can get his shoulder up to Godzilla's head, while Godzilla has pretty much T-Rex sized arms, which I feel is going to be a disadvantage for Godzilla. But don't count out Godzilla just yet, because I have a few reasons why Godzilla could win. And the main reason is how Godzilla is practically a walking atom bomb. Now, I'm sure we all know of his atomic blue lightning breath and the ending of Godzilla King of Monsters, when Mothra kind of like revived him and he came back kind of like nuclear when he defeated King Ghidorah. That's a very radiation definitely plays an important part for Godzilla, because that's what pretty much powers him. Also, another aspect of Godzilla is his tail. As you can see here, he's always had a tail. He can swing that at Kong if he wanted to. He can trip or sweep him on the ground. He can get a good advantage on him. You know, that's a pretty good advantage for Godzilla. So he's already looking like a fierce opponent. And the last one is, it's not really a big, huge advantage, but I'll still count it anyway, is how Godzilla, I feel, he's fought monsters outside of Skull Island. Now, what I've said before about adapting to the environment, we have never seen Kong outside of Skull Island in this universe. I mean, if you count the 30s, Percy Jackson's King Kong, that of course we see him on Empire State Building and such. Yeah, it's just such an iconic scene and image. But anyways, it's important to how you fight and adapt in the environment against your surroundings. It's almost sort of like a survival of the fittest kind of thing, which I feel is going to be is sort of going to be like the role or theme of this film. Because if you think about it, we go back to 2014, we see Godzilla fighting the Mutos. Then we go to 2017, where we see Kong fighting a giant squid and skull crawlers. Then we fast forward to 2019, where we see Godzilla fighting Ghidorah. This is just Godzilla has pretty much just about been everywhere in the world. San Francisco, Antarctica, Boston. He's pretty much been everywhere at this point. So, you know, with Kong being outside of Skull Island, I feel like in a certain way that's going to be a certain disadvantage to Kong, because he's going to be no idea where he is. And so, when you don't know much about your environment, you're pretty much more likely to lose that way. I'm pretty sure it's sort of a scientific fact out there. I don't know, I didn't really do that much research about that part, but yeah, anyway, that's about it. Who do you feel is going to prevail in the movie? Who do you feel is going to come on top? Let me know, and yeah, thank you all again for the 100 subscribers. If we can keep that on rolling, I'll get we can definitely get the content rolling, and we can definitely have more fun stuff like this. And yeah, take care. Step by step of evolving and learning how to get better in fighting against your opponents.